Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today, an in-state battle between a couple of teams in the state of California, both hoping to claim a golden victory. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on another team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Stanford's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Using his legs, it's Irvin. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the van and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Knocked off his feet.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brown wants to pass. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Stanford. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Fresno State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Lofts one high and deep. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown will throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Bulldozes his way through. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Get set. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Fellas, a battle in the Beaver State today. A lot of green, a lot of orange in the stands. Whenever Oregon and Oregon State have at it, and here's the latest. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Irvin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Stanford to the line on third and long. Brown wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cardinal! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got a little space. Ernie on the Jets. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The give on the option. Finding open areas. It's a running room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Powers through. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. To throw, it's Warner. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that...
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll try the left side. Got room to work. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Stanford at the line on first down. Let's see if they lean on that offensive line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll off one deep down the left side. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
21, Fresno State, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Warner. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Fresno State right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg and rolling out. With the catch, it's Freeman. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Now he's going to break the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, they're after him. Swings it out to the flat. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Sets up the screen. He's past the 30. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's got him this time. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Stanford.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so...
Snags it up the 30 and still running. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Warner. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Works the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Fresno State right back to the line. Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Here's the pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Irvin. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Fresno State will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Gets open down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. The give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. Brown wants to pass. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it set up on the outside. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Brown will throw it. It's caught. He's loose. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He wants to change this route. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. It's complete to the left. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Irvin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Fresno State.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Back to pass, it's Warner. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Zings it complete to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's got an open man. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Gets away from one. Finds some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Anderson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. The play action fake. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 25 to San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle. It's Freeman. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
To the air, it's Warner. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He caught it. Touchdown, Fresno State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Red pass, it's complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cardinals come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Dropping back, it's Warner. That's reeled in, it's Freeman. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. QB draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And some room to work. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It's a seam wide open. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. So now it's 2nd and long.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The line of scrimmage is the 34. That means a 51-yard field goal attempt with a chance to win the game. Oh, he missed it. No good. Now all the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. We'll get it started here in overtime. Dropping back, it's Warner. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. But got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top here in OT.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident.
Touchdown, Stanford! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by one, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Brown will throw it. Buys a little time with his feet. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They needed inches and got a lot more than that. They're set up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Cardinal! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. First play of the drive, wants to throw. just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. They've got to get it in on the two-point try to force a third overtime. Back to throw, it's Warner. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free...